Like a long-lost friend or relative, Disney's legendary mascot Mickey Mouse hasn't been around much lately. The iconic big-eared mouse was the hero of children and adults the world over in his heyday, but has stayed relatively quiet in recent years. Celebrated game designer Warren Spector, though, is helping Mickey mount a comeback of epic proportions in the brand new Wii game Disney's Epic Mickey. Spector has designed a kind of paint-em-up adventure, where you take control of Disney's #1 mouse in a dark world known as the Wasteland. To lovers of the Disney universe, the places and characters you encounter will all be slightly familiar, but most will have a darker, more sinister edge. We're hoping for a level where the characters all grow beards and get tattoos of pit bulls on their chests, although we're almost at the end of the game and there's no sign of it yet.
A lot of people think that I went to Disney and said, give me Mickey Mouse, and that's not the way it happened at all. I sat down with Disney talking about a fantasy game and a science fiction game I wanted to do, and they were, not particularly interested in it, frankly. Instead, they asked me if I was interested in doing a Mickey Mouse game, and my eyes opened up and my jaw hit the ground, and I said, well, yeah. And then all these Disney executives, it was so cute, they said, well, we have a concept. Is it okay if we pitch it to you? And I'm sitting there going, well, yeah, sure. and they did, and it was genius. It included some of the foundational elements that are still part of the game today. The idea of a world for forgotten and rejected characters, bringing Oswald back. All that came from within Disney.
In case you don't know who Oswald is, let us give you a little bit of history. Oswald the Rabbit was Walt Disney's first really successful creation, and starred in what many say were some of Disney's best cartoons in the 20s. Though Disney had created a successful character in Oswald, he unfortunately fell out with his employers at the time and lost the rights to his famous rabbit. Not one to be kept down though, Disney went off and created a character that we now know as Mickey Mouse, and, well, you know how that went. However, all these years later, Disney and their developers have brought Oswald back to life to star in Epic Mickey. Ancient classic characters and nostalgic game settings may be one thing, but what about the gameplay? Well, one of the main features in Epic Mickey is the moral compass that sits at the heart of the game, judging your every move. One of the main themes of the game is that every action has a consequence. This is apparent in the game from the opening cutscene right the way through to the end boss. How you choose to play the game is mainly recorded in whether you choose to make things look all nice and lovely with your paintbrush, or cause a bit of mischief by erasing things with your paint thinner. This kind of RPG-style morality system helps Epic Mickey mark itself out as something that's much more than a simple by-the-book tie-in game that happens to use Disney characters. One of the things we love about the game is the old-school 2D side-scrolling sections, which take Mickey from level to level in Cartoon Wasteland. These are based on classic cartoon shorts, starring Mickey and Oswald. There's just so much detail in the game that if you're a Disney fan or not, Epic Mickey will keep you more than entertained. Next week, I spy with my hairy eyes something beginning with DK. Yep, it's a Donkey Kong Country Returns extravaganza, right here on Nintendo TV.